Let's look at how we go about importing the Tobias trees into the R environment. First thing, of course, is to get our packages, library tidyverse. And again, I'll just point out to be specific that the select statement from the dplyr package is masked. So when we use select from dplyr, we're going to have to preface it with dplyr : : Okay? So we've got a CSV. So we read _CSV to get the file into R as a data frame. And there it is. Glimpse it. And there's a lot of variables here, not all of which I need. I'm just going to keep latitude and longitude, and I think Q species and maybe plant type. Just want to slim things down so that we're not dragging a lot of uninteresting data around. Okay, so here's why I do that, and notice it is dplyr : select, plant type, Q species, latitude, longitude, and then I leave out any observations which have any missing data. Okay. And then I did a summary, and you can notice possibly some problems here. For instance, we have a longitude of -138. That's quite a ways off from everything else. And a minimum latitude of 37.5. You may not recognize it, but that's actually a problem. And a maximum longitude of latitude of 47.27. That's closer to Olympia, Washington than it is to San Francisco. Okay? So first I'm just going to look at the raw data and see what it looks like. I convert it to an SF object with st_sf, and it has a coordinate reference system of 4326. Then I plot it, and this blot right here is literally all the trees I'm really interested in. I've clearly got something here that is outside of the city of San Francisco, and I've got something up here that's probably off the coast of Washington State. Okay, so I'm not interested in those, so I'm going to have to do some work to trim this data set down. So this turns out to solve all the problems if I just make the latitude less than 37.9 and the latitude greater than 37.6. That'll get us basically just the city of San Francisco. Then again, I turn the data frame into an SF object. Same thing, same code I've used before. Then I took the SF object and took ggplot geom_sf and size equal 0.01. Otherwise, what you get is just an ink blot. And it still looks like an ink blot in some areas where there are a lot of trees. You can see the kind of an industrial area here, I think, and this is Golden Gate Park, I think, and this is the area around Coit Tower. I think I can kind of see Market Street here going diagonally. Okay. And then I thought, well, I'm just going to look at what species of trees do we have. And the most common one is this thing, Platanus X Hispanica : sycamore : London plane. I don't know what all that means, but I thought we'd just take a look at a subset of the trees so we can get a picture of them. So I'm going to get just the sycamores and plot them. So I started with a data frame, and I did a filter, string detect in Q species, the string sycamore. It may get more than just that thing that was listed at the top, but I'll get all the sycamores. And I turn the sycamores into an SF object, standard code, and then standard code to plot the points that I've got left. And yeah, you can see that the sycamores are lining Market Street. I don't know what this street is. It's probably the one that leads down to the wharf. It's probably where the cable cars run. Okay, so I've successfully brought the trees data into the R environment and taken a look at them.